Good day and welcome to Trending Update USA. I'm Stefan, bringing you the latest breaking story that has sent shockwaves through both the sports and entertainment world. Rising tennis superstar Coco Gauff has shared a chilling and unsettling experience that took place at an airport, revealing a terrifying moment that has left fans stunned. At the same time, former US Open champion Emma Raducanu has made a surprising legal decision involving her stalker case in Dubai. These two separate yet headline-grabbing developments have ignited intense discussion online, sparking concern and debate across the global tennis community. As these stories unfold, we'll take you through every detail, reaction, and what it could mean for these two young stars moving forward. Coco Gauff, the reigning US Open champion and one of the brightest talents in tennis, revealed through a conversation with close sources and media interactions that she had a genuinely frightening experience while traveling. The incident reportedly happened shortly after one of her recent matches when she was en route to another tournament. At the airport, Gauff encountered what she described as a terrifying and unexpected situation involving a suspicious individual who reportedly followed her through different sections of the terminal. Sources close to Gauff have stated that she immediately reported the incident to airport security, and swift action was taken to ensure her safety. Fans have since flooded social media expressing their shock and relief that no physical harm came to her. What makes this story even more alarming is that Gauff has always maintained a strong presence with her fans, often sharing glimpses of her travels and tournament experiences. But this frightening moment has raised a serious conversation about the safety of young athletes, especially high-profile figures who travel constantly around the world. Airport incidents involving celebrities are not new, but hearing it directly from someone as young and influential as Coco Gauff has made many realize just how vulnerable even the most recognizable athletes can be. Meanwhile, another major headline is developing with British tennis star Emma Raducanu, who stunned the tennis world in 2021 by winning the US Open as a teenager. She had been involved in a troubling legal battle involving a Dubai-based stalker who had repeatedly harassed her. After months of legal proceedings and growing concerns for her personal safety, Raducanu has now decided to drop the charges. This move has surprised many observers who expected a prolonged legal fight. According to those familiar with the situation, Raducanu's legal team reached a resolution that ensures additional security measures for her while allowing her to refocus fully on her tennis career. Raducanu's decision to drop the case has sparked a wave of mixed reactions. Many fans have expressed support, praising her strength and resilience in handling a deeply personal and disturbing ordeal. Others have raised concerns about the implications of letting the stalker off without facing harsher legal consequences. This incident also reignites an ongoing conversation about the need for stronger protective laws for public figures, particularly female athletes, who often find themselves facing unwanted attention and harassment. The combination of these two stories, Gauff's airport scare and Raducanu's stalker case resolution, has created a ripple effect across the sports community. Both athletes are admired not just for their talent but also for their courage and grace under pressure. Gauff's immediate action to report the suspicious behavior shows how prepared and aware she has become as a public figure, while Raducanu's legal choice reflects her determination to move forward without letting fear define her journey. Security experts who have weighed in on these incidents say they reflect a growing challenge in the sports world. High-profile players like Gauff and Raducanu live under intense public scrutiny and constant travel schedules, making them particularly vulnerable in unsecured environments like airports. Unlike stadiums or tournaments where security is tightly managed, airports can present unpredictable situations, and incidents like these highlight the urgent need for improved protective protocols for athletes. Coco Gauff's revelation comes at a time when she is enjoying immense popularity following her continued strong performances on tour. After winning the US Open, she has become one of the most recognized faces in women's tennis, drawing massive crowds wherever she goes. This fame, however, comes with its own set of challenges. The incident she described was not just a personal scare but also a wake-up call for the sports industry to prioritize the safety of its stars beyond the court. Emma Raducanu, on the other hand, has had a turbulent journey since her meteoric rise. Injuries, media pressure, and personal challenges have tested her resilience. The Stalker case in Dubai was one of the most disturbing chapters in her young career. Initially, reports indicated that she felt unsafe even at her own home, a feeling no one should ever experience, let alone someone constantly in the public eye. Her decision to drop the charges does not mean the end of security measures, quite the opposite. Sources have confirmed that she will now have enhanced personal security arrangements during travel and events, ensuring that her safety remains a top priority. Fans from around the world have taken to social media platforms to express their support for both Gauff and Raducanu. One fan tweeted that this should be a turning point for how sporting bodies protect their stars. Another wrote that Gauff's experience is a reminder that fame often comes with hidden dangers. The hashtag #ProtectOurPlayers began trending as people called for better athlete protection policies, especially for young women who may face heightened risks. The tennis community, including fellow players, has also shown solidarity. Several top players have privately reached out to Gauff to offer support and advice. Similarly, Raducanu has received messages of encouragement from fellow British athletes, praising her for facing the ordeal head-on and choosing a path that prioritizes her peace of mind. The Women's Tennis Association has yet to make a formal statement, but sources suggest internal discussions are underway to enhance security protocols during player travel. As these events unfold, it's impossible to ignore the broader impact they're having on the sport. Women's tennis has been thriving with young stars like Coco Gauff and Emma Raducanu leading the new generation. Their achievements on the court are inspiring millions, but incidents like these are stark reminders that their lives off the court can be just as challenging. The world sees their victories, trophies, and glamorous appearances, but behind the scenes, many face risks that often go unnoticed. This is not the first time a tennis player has faced security scares. Several other stars in the past have recounted disturbing encounters with overly aggressive fans or stalkers. These incidents have led to stricter security measures at some tournaments, but as Gauff's airport experience shows, the threat extends beyond official venues. It underscores the importance of ensuring that athletes feel safe wherever they go, not just during matches but also in their everyday lives. Coco Gauff's team has not released extensive details about the person involved in the airport incident, but they confirmed that authorities handled the situation swiftly. No arrests have been reported so far, and Gauff is said to be focusing on her upcoming tournaments. Her ability to maintain composure and professionalism despite the scare has only increased respect for her among fans and peers. Emma Raducanu's situation in Dubai involved a man who had reportedly tried to contact and follow her during events, creating a persistent sense of fear. Initially, legal action was taken, and there was speculation of a lengthy court case. But Raducanu's legal representatives announced that she had chosen to drop the charges, focusing instead on her career and personal well-being. Security analysts believe this decision reflects a careful balance between pursuing justice and prioritizing mental health, something many athletes struggle with in such situations. In both cases, mental health has emerged as a central theme. Gauff has previously spoken about the pressures of fame at a young age, and Raducanu has openly discussed the struggles she's faced since her early breakthrough. These incidents could have easily derailed their focus, yet both young women are showing remarkable strength. Sports psychologists emphasize that emotional resilience is just as important as physical preparation for athletes in today's high-pressure environment. The incident also raises questions for event organizers and governing bodies. Should there be mandatory security escorts for top players during travel? Should there be increased coordination with airport authorities to ensure their safety? These are the kinds of discussions now gaining momentum. Experts say that while personal responsibility and awareness are important, systemic measures are equally crucial in protecting athletes from harm. For fans, the idea of their favorite tennis stars being in danger is both frightening and eye-opening. Many often think of sports celebrities as living glamorous lives, but these events reveal the vulnerabilities that come with fame. Gauff's story in particular has hit a nerve, not only because of her age and popularity, but because so many people can relate to the fear of being followed or feeling unsafe in a public space. As the tennis season continues, both Coco Gauff and Emma Raducanu are expected to return to the court with their trademark focus and determination. Gauff remains one of the top contenders for upcoming titles, and her resilience in the face of fear will only further endear her to fans. Raducanu, meanwhile, will continue working on rebuilding her form and confidence, putting the Dubai chapter behind her while ensuring her safety and peace of mind are protected. Their journeys highlight the dual nature of modern sports fame, glory and vulnerability side by side. These young athletes inspire millions not only with their skill and achievements, but also with their strength in facing personal challenges. Their stories will likely lead to meaningful discussions within the tennis community, encouraging stronger measures to protect players. In the end, both of these incidents may serve as a turning point in how athlete security is handled. The hope is that no player should ever have to feel unsafe while traveling or fear for their personal safety because of their fame. Fans, fellow players, and organizations alike are standing behind Coco Gauff and Emma Raducanu, sending a clear message that their safety and well-being matter just as much as their victories on the court. Thank you for tuning in to Trending Update USA. I'm Stefan, and we'll continue to bring you the latest and most impactful stories from the world of sports. Stay safe, stay informed, and support our athletes not just for their wins but for their courage as well.